Blah, blah, blah. America's Jim, yeah.
Suicide Fantasy Football.
Talking about the Patriots, Jim.
We're in the war room. Say that again, Eric. We're in the war room.
I'm tired of
You know
saying
what? I was
the same
watching stuff
crap
on TV,
over again,
and
Jim.
people are using our line. I know they saw us on the video, and they're saying the war room. I know they're
Yeah, Jim. We didn't take that from the NFL draft, and they've been saying that for 30 years in football.
I made that up.
Got it. Take credit for it. All right, so Jim, the New England Patriots. I can tell you this, I'm an Eagles fan. I wish we would make moves like the Patriots make moves. They seem to make the right moves at the right time.
I don't know, man. I think they look desperate. I think that they realize that the Jets are better than them. They realize that they're losing players left and right. I'm questioning everything they did. They bring in guys like Haynesworth and Ocho Cinco, who are problems in the locker room. They lost a guy like Mike Vrabel. They're losing their good, upstanding citizens. And they're bringing
I got to stop you there because the first thing you say is people that are problems in the locker room. Well, they've proven they can bring in the problem.
They haven't proven
Randy Moss. Randy Moss was
Randy Moss was
a done deal in Oakland.
Who else did they do?
Let's just talk about Randy Moss.
Okay,
tell me who they brought in.
Because it happened one time, that doesn't mean they've proven it.
So how about we do it this way? You tell me who they brought in that was an attitude problem that didn't work.
Randy Moss, because they had to trade him for
After
a third-round pick in the middle of the year and lose. And you can't tell me.
After he broke the NFL record for touchdowns in a season.
So it worked for temporary. I'm not saying that. I'm saying if Randy Moss was still the player that he was, you don't think that the Patriots would have beat the Jets in the AFC Championship game last year? They went into the season with Randy Moss. They had to trade him in the middle of the year because they couldn't deal with him anymore.
Okay, whoa, stop. Was Randy Moss not a successful signing for the New England Patriots, getting him from the Raiders?
Did they win a Super Bowl with Randy Moss?
Dude, you're an idiot, Jim. Because you just make excuses for everything without saying the answer. Was it a successful move?
No, they didn't win a Super Bowl.
They
won Super Bowls without him. They didn't win one with him. Right or wrong?
Yes.
Okay.
So it was unsuccessful that they brought in a guy who broke the NFL record for receiving touchdowns in a season.
They won some regular season games and were nowhere near as successful in the playoffs as they were before he got there. So was it successful for fantasy football players? Absolutely. Big ups to the fantasy football guys for Randy Moss. Real on the field, not really a success.
Okay, so Bill Belichick doesn't really make good moves is kind of what you're saying.
Not after he stops cheating, he doesn't.
You're crazy. I would take Belichick. I would take the moves he makes. He can bring people in that other teams can, and that's what it's about. Albert Haynesworth is going to be a success. They finally filled the hole, what they lost when Seymour went out to Oakland.
Besides Washington, the Eagles coach right now, who is Albert Haynesworth ever played for that he done well with?
And he's not an Eagle, and he's a Patriot.
Okay, so we'll see. It's a question. Who knows? I'm just telling you, they brought in questionable guys.
Yep.
They lost guys who had good reputations, and to me, that shows that they're desperate. They're scared that the Jets have passed them, and they have to make irrational moves and go out there and get these guys. There were wide receivers available out there that are just as good, if not better, than Ocho Cinco that they could have given up 4th and 5th round picks for without any of the question marks that they got. Right or wrong?
Right.
Okay.
I'm just tired of arguing with you because it's pointless.
Oh, listen, I can't help it that you're wrong and I'm right.
All right, signing out. Butts and Butts.